hey, fluffy dog. Come on, hey, come here, hey, you. Let's stay out of the mud puddles, okay? It sprinkled a little last night. Let's stay out of the mud puddles, please. Do not hang out with your brother. Oh, I don't know if this truck will start, but it should. The lighting's just good here. Good cinematic effects we got going on here. Ho, 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 ho. Expert grade. There's oil. Seems like the fan's really strong for being... Oh, there we go. It was just getting with me. I'm opening these doors. Remember what I said about the puddle? You with the fluffy fur, come here. You, yeah. Hey, come here. I'm not mad at you. Just a little natural discrimination against your beauty. It's kind of an issue. Look at your paws. Come on. Those are the opposite of a mop. Oh, we're back, guys. It's been about a month since I've seen you, hasn't it? Last video I did was the Kinsey planter upgrade. And then I was gonna try and do like one of those year-end rewind videos. And I was quite far into it and really wasn't feeling it. Maybe at the end of this I'll put what I had put together into it, but that was a little hard to do. Maybe I'll try another one at the end of this year, since it'll be the first video of the year. That way you can do another rewind, save some of the clips. It was hard. We'll leave it at that. I missed my end of the year video that I was planning on doing, and then Molly and I had Christmases, like 5 of them. 5 family Christmases. We're gonna have to work on that number. And then after Christmases got done, all 5 of them, we headed to Dallas, Texas, or Texas Fort Worth, DFW, for a wedding, New Year's time, and then Molly and I took off on our honeymoon to Hawaii. Had a fantastic time, did some really cool stuff, saw some really cool stuff, but we were gone for about 2 weeks, and then during that 2 weeks, Miss Little May's puppies were all grown up, and we delivered all Little May's puppies. They all found really awesome homes, so that was really cool. Turned out to be some really cool dogs with some character. It'll be fun to see those guys grow up. She's obviously very distraught about the puppies being gone. She was pretty much ready for them to go. I think I'm more distraught about it. I know I'm more distraught about it. I like the puppies. Today, we're just gonna kind of catch up with you guys since it has been a month since I've seen you or talked at you. I don't see you guys see me, but I don't get to see you guys unless you come and meet me. And which, speaking of, I should be at, or I will be at, the Drainage Expo. I'm just gonna call it the Drainage Expo in Des Moines, which is 17th, 18th, and 19th at somewhere up there. Google it. I'll put a link in the description. I'll be hanging out up there. I don't know if we'll be there all 3 days. Most likely I'll be there 2 days. Learning some stuff. Should be fun. So if you see me up there, let me know. I won't have any dogs with me. The rest of the day today, I think we're going to haul a little bit of grain. At least this one load, which should be about ready. I need my coffee. This is hard. Well, you know why? You are not designed to be a farm dog. It's like you're a wannabe farm dog, but you are not a farm dog. So you're gonna be like, why'd you bring her then, Ben? Well, that way I wouldn't be sad about her being at home by herself after not having her puppies. I think we're finding my soft spot here. Stay out of the mud. I loaded this corn about the last time I made a video too. It's been on this truck for 3 or 4 weeks. 4 weeks probably. There was a really hot bid out a while back, and I hauled as much as I could until I couldn't haul anymore. Since then, the grain prices have gone up, but the bases have gone down a little bit right now, which actually for the first time in a long time, with the nearby basis, when I pay my custom haul fee, I actually make more money hauling it nearby. So that's like, it's a pretty cool deal. I'm gonna get a little less money than I hauled the last loads out of these ones for, but the fact that I'm going about half the distance in a round trip, that's kind of nice to be able to do that. I would say it's maybe happened to get before in the future, but or before in the future. That's a fun one. Up there. Oh, Watch this. Come on, little man. You saw your brother do that. Get up there. Look at that. Watch it. I guess what I was saying is that it's probably happened before, but I've never caught it. We are going to take advantage of that, haul at least one load, maybe two. Dad and I have a joint bin of corn that we haven't had anything out of since we put the corn in there. It's usually pretty good to get at least one or two loads out of there. So I'll haul at least one, maybe two loads, and haul some hay. We have been hauling hay. Hay prices are ridiculously good, high, good, bad, in between. It's almost to the point where it's, I don't know how to say this really realistically. It's to the point where it's kind of hard to tell the guys what hay is selling for. Last auctions we've been to, hay round bales, not, you know, over the top good quality round bales, are selling upwards of 130 bucks a round bale, 5x6. So that's really pretty good. But this year our hay yields were so unbelievably low, like one cutting and barely averaged 2 bales an acre, you know. So with the fertilizer prices and stuff, hay still didn't do a whole lot of good for us. But at least this year, that's where the hay prices are at. And well, they are at right now. Hay's a commodity, goes up, down, just like corn and soybeans. Looks like it gets stuck. Let's stay out of that. Take this truck down this real path here. Can, somewhat, maybe. Look who it is! I drive up there and see you, but I'm just trying to get out.
Yeah, I know. Nice to be able to jackknife sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah, we got out of here. Now, what's the good news?
It's gonna be a great day.
It's a nice day.
Temperature-wise.
And then it turns nasty. Quit barking.
I didn't hear anything in the national news.
No, I made it back without doing anything stupid. And that's how you get like an hour behind your schedule. Good thing I don't have much of a schedule today. I had to catch back up with Andrew, see what he'd been up to. So I'll have to talk to him, but maybe I'll give him like a GoPro and he can do a video of like his winter chores when he goes and chores cows and stuff like that. Give you an Andrew's winter video if you guys would like that. Andrew, would you do that? I got a feeling he'll say yes. I don't know where I'm going here. Come on. Where's that auger at? How do we look, Lola? I think we're in pretty good shape here. Watch out, sweetheart. Come on. So the last time Dad and I tried to get some corn out of here, it didn't go so good for us, or it didn't go so good for me. Vertical was completely plugged. Oh, bud, you didn't do so good, did you? That was a little bit of a rude awakening, wasn't it? Huh? Okay. Guess that's why we left that shield off. I think we got to seal this little bottom up a little better. So I'm pretty sure that's where moisture's getting in. Because the last time I tried to unload this, it was completely covered in ice. When we did that grain bin series video, you know, we talked about really having a good plan for things. And when this bin behind us was built, the crew that poured the concrete did not pour the concrete high enough that the unload system was out under the ground. So I kid you not, Dad and I should have filmed it. It was like we sat here with chisels chipping every single bit of this out. So we can get that shield off, which covers the belts, so we can turn everything by hand. Seriously, one of the biggest screw ups of grain bin building. Putting your unload system in a hole. I mean, if you're in Florida or something like that, or somewhere where it doesn't freeze, maybe it's still a bad idea, but not like as colossal of a screw up as it is where we freeze. Now I say that on January, it's like 50 degrees today. It's January 16th. Okay. Sorry. Grain View's been doing its job. Dad's actually been hauling out of that bin because he's been trying to haul out of this other bin, but he says it keeps plugging on him. Now why it keeps plugging on him, we don't know. But yeah, he's made a decent mess here. What do you think of that mess, bud? That ain't the biggest looking corn ever, huh? Pull it forward. The other thing that's nice about hauling right now, other than this warm out, is that the weight exemption keeps getting signed, so we can continue to haul over weight. I think it's like through the 20th or something like that. Don't quote me on it. Here in Iowa. And then they just rolled out with that if we pay $500, I believe it's per truck, that we can haul overweight all year long. Dad and I talked about that. Dad owns all the semis and trailers, but pretty sure we'll do that. That way we can haul overweight all the time. It's like 10% more, so every 10th truckload or something like that, it's like you took a free one. But what you do kind of gain there too is that, you know, sometimes it's hard to hit exactly 80,000 pounds when you're loading with grain, is that if you ever got pulled over and you say weighed 82, which isn't really hard to do, and then you avoided any overweight tickets. So pretty much you're paying 500 bucks a truck to ensure that you're not overweight. But if you go overweight over the weight limit, you just don't want to do that. So how many of you guys are going to be doing the $500 thing? What do you want? Oh, the sump saver's in here. Good news is Dad didn't have to use that. Still glad we installed that this summer. Come on, bud. Go. One. The circus around here. Bandit! Let's go. This is a weird starting truck. We're gonna go from feeding pigs today to feeding cows. But speaking of feed, Dad and I grew those oats this year, and we're ready to start selling them. So if you guys want some oats, let me know. Send me an email. All that good stuff's listed down below. They're feed oats. They're a Goliath variety oat. They weigh probably somewhere around 32. Test weight's not fantastic. But I do believe it's over 32, but not by much. And the moisture was 10.5% when we put it in there, and the oats were clean because we sprayed them with the 2,4-D. So when Andrew shows up, get a load of hay on. So you might see that there's a blades actually on the back of the Kubota this year, because usually when I push snow, I push with that tractor right there. And I decided to try and put the blade on the back of it and see if I might like that for like dragging out driveways and stuff, because the snow blade doesn't back drag very well, but I haven't had to move snow yet this year, so I don't know if it is or not. So now we just have a blade on the back of the tractor all the time, which stinks. Ma'am, will you put your foot on the brake? Oh, sorry, that was the wrong question to ask. Ma'am, will you put your paw on the brake? Go. I'll catch you. Let's go, little man. See if you can do it. Look at you. Look at that. We might be reconsidering which one's the farm dog here, bud. Huh? But that's gonna do it for this video. Just a short little video getting back to work after the holidays and the honeymoon. So if you guys are up there at the Drainage Expo and you see me, say hi. It'll be the first time I've ever gone to this one, so it'll be interesting to see. Hope to be at some more farm shows this year. Hope to do a couple farm tours. Still, hope to be at the farm shows this year. Hope to get a couple farm tours in here before too long. Hope to go back and hang out with my buddy when he's kidding with the goats and stuff this year again. And a couple of projects. So, I think we'll, oh yeah, if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe, hit the thumbs up button on the way out. Adios.